see your face as you watch the world fall apart at the seams. I know all your secrets, I know all your lies. You should know what goes around comes around. You get what you came for. This time you've gone too far. I think you should know what you've done. You get what you deserve. You get what you came for. This time you've gone too far. I think you should know what you've done. You get what you deserve. You cross the line and wrong the right. It's dark the night. You cry wolf. I've heard it 1,000 times. You get what you came for. This time you've gone too far. I think you should know what you've done. You get what you deserve. You get what you came for. This time you've gone too far. I think you should know what you've done. You get what you deserve. You get what you You get what you You get what you
Miramax Films is proud to present one of the most celebrated motion pictures of the year. The winner of the 1994 Palme d'Or, the best picture of the Cannes Film Festival.
Come on, let's get in character.
Let's get into character.
I'm so interested in Big Man's wife. Well, he's going out of town, Florida, and he asked me if I'd take care of her while he's gone. Take care? No, man. Just show her a good time, make sure she don't get lonely. Girl. You see, this is a moral test of oneself.
I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted.
Whether or not you can maintain loyalty.
Night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. Pride only hurts, it never helps. In the fifth, your ass goes down.
I have to say, you play with matches, you get burned.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
We're in a lot of danger, aren't we?
I'm prepared to scour the earth for that mission.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Get down, get down.
You got a corpse in a car, minus the head in the garage. Take me to it.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
Starring Mary Barone. 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 And Mary Barone.
Die, you mother!
Adonis Paul. Sulk Fiction.
I helped hide a body. I was helping him hide her body. I was guilty of murder. They did not find my DNA. They did not find my fingerprints. They did not find me. Yes, I did what he told me to do to earn his trust. So I was guilty of murder. Anything that I did afterwards, I just murdered a woman. And he had already murdered somebody else and shown me her body. I was okay with it. And as soon as I got away, I went to the police. And I pretended like told them everything. All of you are saying that you just want justice for Roberta. You just want people to know the truth. You just want justice for a potato. But you want justice for her. Why would I not be in prison? There is literal evidence. There was absolutely no evidence to call me a murderer. Because when they did the investigation on her
And there we are. Yes, Lucifer. Yes, there we are. Welcome to the annual Merry Monday stream. I'm your host, Rickzilla. Oh, sorry, Sunday. Merry Sunday stream. I am your host, Rickzilla. And of course, I am here to bring you some glad tidings. And that is to, of course, look and observe a mentally unstable woman who is about to be homeless in January. I mean, you got November, you got December, and January. 3 months. I know, I'm sorry. Mary is Adrastia. That's the name. That's her real name, duh Batman. Mary is Adrastia's real name. It's the subject for tonight's stream, which is, of course, annual as of now. It's tradition. Anyway, here is one from October 16th, 2021. The punishment doesn't fit the crime. I wonder what that's going to be. Now, let's get some music in, because hearing Adrasia kind of makes it sound boring.
So I'm trying to understand and trying to figure out how we got here.
I don't know. Maybe it's because, well, you berated Adonis Paul on his parenting. You sided with Tonka Saw when he called him a deadbeat dad, when he is anything but. But I wouldn't expect for you to understand that. The fact that you brought his daughter into this is pretty much hitting below the belt, if you think about it.
Right. Y'all are saying, well, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. Okay.
Well, it is. They're not wrong.
What I did was watch a podcast that has been on YouTube for 2 years. That's all I did.
And you basically were... That's not all you did, Mary. You basically put into Adonis Paul's questioning. you were basically looking for an excuse to hate on Adonis Paul even more. I mean, as much as we don't agree on many things, as much as he has his tards, which of course includes you, I guess we both can agree that doing that, agreeing with Tonkasaw, and of course, bringing his own daughter into questioning, or at least questioning his parenting, is pretty much crossing the line.
They're saying, well, you doxed his daughter. How did I dox his daughter?
I don't know.
I wasn't even aware that he had a daughter. In that video, I clearly said, I don't know if he has a son or a daughter. So how did I dox a child that I don't know any information about? Right, and then you're saying, well, you attacked his children. How?
Keep in mind, this isn't the first time she's attacked children before. Verbally attacked children. I mean, she did wish harm on Aunt Kathy's children and grandchildren. She did. And let's not forget the fact that she also helped facilitate the sexual abuse of a minor when she was still married to Stephen. So, yeah. And of course, she also hooked up with Kenneth McBride, who was also a convicted child predator. That's the knowledge that I have to keep bringing up because, well, this is a Jurassic we're talking about.
How did I attack his children? By showing a podcast where he himself was telling people that he was going to go to jail for not paying his child support. That's not attacking his children. It's exposing him for something he did. He went years without paying his child support. That's a fact. It's a fact that I was made aware of that I wanted to share.
Yeah. To do what? To do for what? This was basically, you were basically pulling up a gotcha moment. Like, you're trying to use this as evidence against him. Because you are so enveloped by your hatred for Adonis Paul that you'll try to go through try to use other people's, well, material about him. Or at least what other people say about him as a way to dehumanize him. Because you are so desperate for validation that you'll look for someone else to validate your bias.
That's not attacking children. Literally, all I did was expose the fact that he had gone 4 years without paying his child support and almost went to jail for it. This was a fact that was well known. It had been out for 2 years already. It's not something that I had to look very hard to find. I never said his child's name. I never said his baby mama's name. I never gave any information about anybody. And suddenly, you're attacking his children. You're doxing his children. But I didn't do any of that. And so now you're saying, well, the reason that we tricked your aunt into fundraising to urinate on your brother's grave was because you doxed his children.
Again, Mary, that whole issue, the whole urinating on Bubba's grave, it was a joke. Again, jokes kind of fly over your head because, once again, this woman really did have a really terrible childhood, but it's not the way she describes it. No. Her dad wasn't the one who was the perpetrator of Mary's fucked up childhood. It was her mother, who, of course, has a history of criminal activity, from shoplifting to child neglect to prostitution. I don't know if that makes me feel high and mighty just to bring that shit up, but it does explain how and why Mary is so fucked up.
You deserve it. But I didn't dox his children. Do y'all understand how unfair the punishments are for me? When all I did was watch a stream made by somebody else. I didn't give their children's names. I didn't give any identifying information. I don't know any identifying information. Right? All I did was expose the person who is abusing me just a little bit. Just a little bit. I exposed his past. And now he has got my own family.
You know what? Michael Hatfield has a good point about this. Makes a good point. Who do you think donated to help AP out of his hard situation? Out of this hard situation? The people you think you exposed him to. Also, it wasn't years of not paying. It was a couple of payments that could happen to anyone. The Texas courts don't care what hardships a father goes through. They want their money. AP's friend started a fundraiser, and because AP is awesome, we all pitched in to help our guy out. You took long debunked BS information and presented it as fact in your smug way, thinking you had some dirt. That's why people are getting fallback. That's why you are getting fallback. You can't troll and definitely not. You can't, Mary, you can't troll and definitely not on AP's level. I know you love starting shit and then playing victim, but you need to check yourself. Michael Hatfield, I couldn't have said it better myself. And of course, she also called, yes. She also called AP's viewers pedophiles, which, of course, is grounds for a little spanking. Virtual spanking, that is.
Family raising money to desecrate the grave of my brother.
Again, you can't take a joke.
Who never did anything to anybody in this world.
Roberta Laws didn't do. Well, I could say this. I guess you couldn't say the same about Roberta Laws. I mean, she didn't do anything to anyone in this world either. But we all know how that turned out.
And that's how their mind works. They think that it's perfectly fair. They think that what they have done is exactly the same as what I've done.
I don't know, Widow Son. I mean, let's be honest. Mary hasn't had... I'm pretty sure Mary hasn't had a good spanking when she was a kid. I'm pretty sure her parents didn't discipline her enough. Or better yet, I'm pretty sure Meemaw didn't discipline Mary enough to warrant a good spanking. If she did, then she wouldn't be this self-entitled perpetual victim. She wouldn't be this self-entitled perpetual victim we know today.
because his feelings were hurt.
Aside from playing shitty Super Nintendo games on an emulator that she downloaded on her phone, not much. All she does is lie and then cry on camera, because, well, she wants them victim points. I mean, it would make sense to know that the reason why she's trying to go down this route is because she wants money. She's about to be homeless in 3 months. Come January. She's about to be homeless, and of course, she is so desperate to e-beg.
And as his feelings were hurt, that means that anything he says happened. Yeah, sure, you doxed my child.
No shit.
Because you talked about the...
Of course. Of course, Widow's son. Her gameplay is just about as bad as Shani's. Oh, wait, that's what you said. You're right.
The fact that I have a child.
And I might need
That's
to
not doxing a child. If it is, then Kathy's doxed all of her grandchildren. Oh, look, they exist. They've been doxed.
Well, what's going to happen in January, Blue? She's about to be homeless.
That's not how it works.
Nope. I'm only going to play a little snippet of her shitty gameplay. Because, again... Excuse me. I just wanted to use... My real demons are much harder to beat.
Controller, and I think I've got it working better.
This is on an emulator, by the way.
A game and see what we can do with it. Let's see. I was gonna play
PayPal me /Adrazia. Oh, there's her PayPal. I shouldn't criticize her on having a PayPal. I mean, I shouldn't criticize her on that alone. Because, yeah. I've been filling my PayPal out by even pinning it in my chat. I don't know. I just,
a lot of games.
And most of these are emulator-based games. Most of these are emulator-based games.
What's wrong? Roadrunner just fell around.
I'm only going to play a few minutes of this because, again, she's so bad at gaming.
Is that part of the game?
Told you.
What is the objective here? I guess the objective is to escape Wile E. Coyote. No?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Wiley.
See?
Fucking hell.
Like I said, she wouldn't last 2 minutes in Call of Duty. She'll probably punch herself. This is as good as it gets, guys.
Was that the finish line? No. Oh, maybe. I don't like that clicking noise. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, but the thing is, she has an emulator that she downloaded on her phone.
Awful.
I mean, I have an emulator on my computer, but I don't use it that much because, again, I still need to work out the bugs.
it going backwards?
I'm gonna need some training.
Shit balls. Can't get him up the slope. Try again. There you go. Oh god. This way.
Yeah. Aside from her lying about her family, this is also what she does. I mean, I could play better than this.
You gotta stop doing that. Shit.
But then again, I could just watch a better gameplay.
Yeah.
See, I told you. She is. See, I get. We're both. You're right. You were right, Widow Son. She is bad at game. She's even worse than Shani.
I think I'm stuck.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, she doesn't have a computer. Yeah, this does suck. She doesn't have a computer, Widow Son. I mean, maybe that should have been one of the things she should have gotten when she got her Section 8 with, like, a laptop. But, of course, they could have, I mean, she could have asked for a laptop, but all she wants to do is just film herself throwing pity parties 24/7, expecting people to give her money. I mean, I wouldn't fault her for that, but I also have to remember that she has done a lot of terrible things in her past, and she's got a few skeletons in her closet.
Ow. That ledge is so goddamn small.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, it is a boring game. You're right. I just had to show you what kind of person, what kind of gamer Adrazi is. And now let's talk about Bubba. Of course. Bubba. Hashtag justice for Bubba.
Alright, so y'all are constantly
Also, for those of you who are turning in, please like the stream, share it with your friends, let them know that you guys care.
in my comments. Kathy didn't say that. Kathy didn't do that. Kathy. So I'm going to prove that what I have said is exactly what happened. Adonis Paul held a fundraiser to urinate on my younger brother's grave. Kathy
I like the fact that there's a helicopter in the background.
was in that live stream, and afterwards she made a video mocking me for how much money he raised.
Again, that money was for the truck.
I can prove that. It's all still there.
Again, it's a joke. But then again, I wouldn't expect Adrasia to take a joke.
Here it is.
Also, Boiling Asian 2 Chopstick Boogaloo. So, when are you going to get around to proving that this happened? I watched the whole video, and it's all just you whining about a joke, which was obviously their intent. You're just mad AP pimped you for money again. Every time you bring him into your fantasy world, he will do it again. That's what he does. That's what AP does. I mean, then again, you're the cash cow, Mary Woods-Barone. And Maddie Addison said in the chat, Adonis Paul's job is to make tons of money making fun of you. See, other people telling the truth, the true version of your story, make thousands, and you have to beg. Yeah. Oh my God. Adonis Paul raised his hand. Adonis Paul is the type of person who will raise his hand like it's a goddamn croissant, and then bam, feel the pimp hand. All he needs is a cane, a hat, and a fur coat, and then he could be pimping out cows left and right. I know that's a joke, but check it out. That's Mahmoud. That's Enzo.
Okay. Now, look at the title of this.
Exactly, Widow Son.
Right. So
if you think about it, G-Man is practically being pimped out by the atheist community or Dragnot. At this point, I would say that G-Man is and Shani and Rev are being pimped out by the atheist community, if you think about it.
Can y'all read the title? Late Night with Adonis Paul, streamed 3 days ago. Fundraiser to pee on Bubba's grave.
Well, the original title was R.I.P. Adrasdia, but he changed it because, of course, you kept talking shit about him. You talked shit about his parenting, so therefore he had to change the title because it's funny, because he knows that you're going to get a rise out of it. He knows when to push your buttons because your mind won't know the difference between genuine harsh criticism in just, well, slapstick humor.
That's what the stream was titled. That's what everybody who went into the stream went in there looking for. A fundraiser to urinate on a disabled child's grave. So who's Bubba, right? Some of you might be new and asking, who is Bubba? I'll show you.
I'm not going to look at Von Helton's karaoke because I know damn well that he sucks at it. And it's a waste of time and effort.
You. Bubba is my brother.
We know.
He was born handicapped.
And here she goes with the whole, Bubba's my brother and he was born handicapped because my dad abused my mom and made him handicapped. Does this sound familiar to you guys? Does this sound familiar?
By his own father. Here he is. That's Bubba. Adonis Paul raised money to urinate on his grave.
PP.
He was born with cerebral palsy.
And
spent his entire life in diapers and a wheelchair, eating through a G-tube. And they're saying, well, you deserve it. You went after his children.
No shit.
But I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't go after anybody's children.
You went after AP's daughter. Well, actually, no. You basically repeated what Tonkasaw said about AP's parenting. And let's not forget the fact that you also threatened retaliation against. You threatened retaliation against Aunt Kathy's spawn and Kathy's kin. Repercussions. That's the one. You threatened repercussions on Aunt Kathy's children and grandchildren.
All I did was...
All because they were associated with Aunt Kathy by blood. And also, let's not forget, you also threatened to have your mother... You blackmailed your own family into validating your victimhood, which they didn't. And, of course, it backfired.
Was exposed the fact that he almost went to jail for not paying his child support. That is not going after somebody's children. You're accusing me of going after his children, and it gives you the right to go after my brother. I didn't go after anyone's children. I don't know his children. So the fact that y'all won't stop saying that proves that you have no idea what the fuck is going on.
You don't know what the fuck is going on. You took Tonkasaw's words to heart. You took Tonkasaw's words to heart as a way to, I don't know, defame Adonis Paul.
Okay, so as soon as he finished that stream, Kathy uploaded a video. Let the storm begin. The piss storm. Y'all really think that wasn't... Y'all don't think that...
And Kathy saw what you said, and she was pissed, Mary. She was pissed at how low you are willing to go to shame someone who makes money off of your misfortune. I mean, yeah. I've seen this happen with other cows in other communities. And of course, Shani tried to do the same thing when she tried to go after Dragnot's kid. Goes to show that, yeah.
Was intentional. Huh? They're threatening to urinate on my little brother's grave in Kathy's next video, mocking me for how much he made was let the storm begin.
Let the shitstorm begin.
No, it's not coincidence. And no, it's not a joke. And no, it's not just Adonis Paul being a troll and, oh, he would never...
Again, this is the thing with Adraxia, is that she always takes everything seriously. Even the death threats that people keep sending her way. It's just, even all those death threats that trolls keep sending her way, she takes it seriously. I mean, what more can I expect from her? I guess her mind can't know the difference between what is a joke and what is genuine. I think that's her handicap. And it's common that people with mental disabilities cannot discern between... It is common that certain people with mental disabilities, albeit depending on the severity of it, depending on the severity of said disabilities, cannot distinguish or even cannot discern between fiction and reality. And I guess that's one of Mary's handicaps, is that she might be... I don't know if she could... She might be low-functioning autistic, but that's just my opinion. Even though she claimed to have autism. And, of course, and I wouldn't give her the benefit of the doubt that if she does claim, she'll use it as an excuse.
Do that. Well, he raised money to do it. He would never do that. Then why did he fundraise money to do it? My aunt, she didn't know what he was doing. Then why did she mock me for it? Then why did she title her stream?
I'm glad you liked the music to Batman. That's basically why I chose it. Because, of course, it's Halloween. It's October, the spooky month. And, of course, Mary looks like something you would see out of The Hills Have Eyes. And I'm not saying that to shame on her appearances, but maybe that has something to do with why she looks like that. Maybe that's probably why she looks so weird.
Her video, that exactly. And what have I done? What have I actually done to these people?
Oh my God.
I called Adonis Paul a Nazi.
That's an insult. Dude, that is an insult to killer clowns. If anything, I think Mary looks more like one of those Chud. The Chud. Cannibalistic human underdweller.
What have I actually done to these people? Oh, I called Adonis Paul a Nazi.
No. You called Adonis Paul Adonis Hitler. And of course, he took that as a compliment. I mean, when you said, "Hey, Adonis Hitler," and he just said, "What? I mean, don't call me Hitler." I laughed. Because that's humor right there. Taking a stupid insult and turning it on itself is clever.
Almost a year ago, and I apologized for that. I called some of his viewers pedos. I'm not apologizing for that because it's true.
You don't know that, Mary. You don't know that. The fuck people condemn pedophilia. And I kind of find it ironic that you would call Adonis Paul's fans the pedophiles, because weren't you the one who was driving your ex-husband Steven to a minor teenage girl's house every night when you two were still married? I mean, you should really be careful with who you call a pedophile, Mary, because someone's going to look up your past and they're going to find out that, yeah, you drove your ex-husband, Steven, to a minor's house. And I guess in some shape or form, you helped facilitate child rape. And also, before Kenneth murdered Roberta, wasn't Kenneth McBride a convicted child molester? So it could be a stretch, but Mary, you pretty much are a magnet to pedophilia.
A lot of his viewers are not good people. And you know who not good people are? Pedophiles.
Dude, again, you, Mary, are just, Mary was just making shit up to, I don't know, demean his audience. Oh, wait, no, scratch that. Didn't Shani say that about the Geek Room? Didn't Shani say that about the Geek Room a while back, Widow's Son? I mean, it's been a while, but Shani did call the Geek Room's audiences and the Geek Room's audience pedophiles for showing concern for their children, for the boys. So yeah, this is basically a default insult that most lolcows resort to, calling people pedophiles when they don't. It doesn't make them any better.
Child abusers, child neglectors, drug addicts. The main reason they're angry at me is because I don't have a job. What's Adonis Paul's job?
No, the main issue with you, Mary, is that you're a lying sociopath. That's your only issue. And of course, you also might exhibit traits of someone who could have narcissistic personality disorder. I mean, it could make perfect sense why. It's always me, 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 me. Everybody pay attention to me. I am the victim here. I am the true victim here. Everybody, please pity me. Please pay me. That's basically you, Mary.
Are y'all gonna stop fundraising his life because he's not working? No, you like him. It's okay for him to not work. But it's not okay for me to not work.
Again, this is another thing that locals like to do, is that they criticize people for making money off of them. Bitch, I barely even made a cent off of you at time. Bitch, every once in a while I do get paid for covering your stuff. Probably because, well, people like what I do. People like it when I cover you, even though I can be a bit headstrong at best. I can be a bit rough around the edges, but when it comes down to it, I try my best to be somewhat understanding while still being a bit critical. And of course, as of now, I'm gonna stop taking this seriously because, again, it's just petty internet arguments.
This is my life.
How popular is she? The Batman. She is only regulated to a certain, to the Daywade and Adonis Paul's community. And pretty much Hatman's community. I mean, I can showcase Adrastia on some of my streams from time to time. I can even educate people on Adrastia who don't even know who she is. And yes, I was trying to get people to notice her. I mean, I was trying to prove a point that Adonis Paul, Daywave, and the fuck people aren't gonna be the only one. Are gonna be the least of her concerns. I mean, at this point, they're busy with a stalker named James Clark. They're busy with a stalker that goes by the name of James Clark as of now. And Adrastia can be somewhat of an afterthought to some people.
This is what I'm dealing with. This is my family. My own.
Adrastia. Her channel is Adrastia the Batman. It's called Adrastia.
Blood aunt. That woman mocking me for how much money was being raised to go urinate on my little brother's grave. She is the aunt of that little boy. A blood relative. Her sister's child. She only cares about what she goes through. She'll put up a picture of a baby in a NICU and say, see, you're not a fighter, this is a fighter. Well, when I put up pictures of little Ronnie, what does that show? What does that show?
That you're just using his name, that you're basically just using your brother's name for sympathy. Aunt Kathy, when Aunt Kathy shows the pictures of her grandchildren, that is an aspect of pride, that she is proud of her children and her grandchildren for living long, healthy lives. Because those are her children. And you're not her children, Mary. She is proud of those boys. She's proud of her family.
Do you see a fighter when you look at my little brother, Kathy? Or do you see something weak that was never able to get better?
She sees that in you, Mary. She sees that when she sees someone weak who's never going to get better, that's who she sees. You're hold on.
Kathy, or do you see something weak that was never able to get better?
Something weak that will never, sorry.
Or do you see something weak that was never able to get better?
That was never able to get better. Something weak that was never able to get better. I'm going to have to side with Aunt Kathy on this one when I say she thinks that of you. That's what she thinks of you. I don't mean to be harsh or cruel, but again, you are pretty weak-willed. And you have shown signs that you are, and of course, let's face it, you're never going to get better. Because again, you don't want to get better. You don't want to get better. You're incapable of improving on yourself. Because, again, you don't want to put the efforts in helping yourself thrive. You expect other people to do the hard work for you, and you don't have to lift a finger. I could say that you pretty much are an adult child.
And so it's okay to continue harassing and using him.
That's how her mind works, Widow Son. That is how her mind works. She is a broken record. And that's basically a symptom of mental illness, is repeating yourself over and over again. And she does that all the time. That is one of the things that she does, is repeat herself over and over again. I guess if you think about it, she believes that if she repeats herself over and over again, it's going to automatically become true. You see, that's how her mind works, guys.
He was used by this family his entire life. My parents used him to get out of going to jail. They used him for money. They used him for everything. My dad fucking used him to get to the front row of a concert at Ham Jam once. Bubba was terrified. The music was too loud. Dad didn't care. He wanted to be front row. He wanted to see fucking Charlie Daniels. When did anybody ever think for little Ronnie? He lived his life laying in that little pink chair that smelled like piss all the time. Mom would pick him up to change him, put down a towel, put him back down.
Mary. I see that you didn't have pretty much of a home life. But that's not Aunt Kathy's business. It's not her job to take care of little Ronnie for you. She has her own family to look after. She has her own children to take care of. It's not her job to watch you 24/7. Well, you made it her job to keep close tabs on you. Because you couldn't keep her name out of your mouth. And Kathy had to go on YouTube to clear a few things out, to debunk your stories. And you don't like that. You don't like it when people correct your mistakes. You don't like it when people speak the truth, because it destroys the illusion that you have created for yourself. It disrupts your little fantasy world of perpetual victimhood. So you have to double down and pile on more lies. There is a story that serves as the basis for, I don't know, pretty much every lolcow who tries to like cover up their bullshit. I know. It's called The Little Boy Who Cried Wolf. I know you like to read a lot. I know you always love to read some stories back in your childhood. And I know you like to insert yourself in the stories that you so desperately love to read about. You know, like Dave Pelzer's A Child Called It, which, of course, we all know that your book is a blatant rip-off of. But if you feel like you can insert yourself into any character that you read about, try The Little Boy Who Cried Wolf, because let's just say this. Kid cries wolf. Kid cries wolf. Town folks see there was no wolf. Kid cries wolf. Again, the same thing. And then when there's an actual wolf and the kid says that there's an actual wolf, the people didn't believe him. And guess what happened? The kid got devoured by the wolf. The more you keep saying that people are going to come to your house and murder you, the more you pile on that lie. And if it does actually happen, no one's going to believe you. Because you've said it so many times that people have decided to ignore it. Because they're getting tired of the game, Mary.
Is that cleaning a chair? When piss dries, does the smell go away?
I know.
Could you imagine living your life laying in a chair with your...
I know. That's why I'm gonna... Yeah. Anyway, this is what I'm expecting.
Mental hospitals are not meant to be used as a punishment against people you don't like.
Well, given by your circumstances and how you keep threatening suicide so many times that, of course, and suppose if you do go through with it, no one's gonna believe no one's gonna believe it. And like you said, and you keep saying that my death will force people to rewrite the laws about cyberbullying. Again, please refrain to The Little Boy Who Cried Wolf. If you do feel suicidal, no one's gonna believe you because you keep threatening it on a daily basis.
That's essentially what's happening right now. They're trying to extort me. They've sent me a message saying, you have options. Well, that's extortion. Who are you to give me options about anything? I have nothing for you, nothing with you, but you give me options. I can either confess to a crime that I did not commit, and tell everybody that I lied about everything, which I did not.
Mary, sit down a bit. All the things you said about AP, all the things you said about Aunt Kathy are lies. And I shouldn't be explaining your bullshit over and over again because my audience is getting really tired of overhearing your nasally shrilled voice. And rightfully so, because you are boring. You are boring as fuck. All this is just you repeating yourself over and over again. That is why I'm gonna have to show a classic Mary clip of her playing the victim. And it's not gonna be on your main channel. It's gonna be on the Adrazia Revived channel. And of course,
here's them.
Nope. Wrong one.
I can't take the fear anymore. I have to kill myself before they come to kill me.
That is a prime example. See what I mean, Mary? The little boy who cried wolf.
Don't let Adonis Paul get away with this, please.
See what you're doing, Mary? You're boring my audience.
Sorry. I fought so hard to not do this, but I can't live knowing that they're gonna come and hurt me anytime, any day, any hour. They could show up and murder me or do anything they want to me. And the only way
Prepare for the crocodile tears.
I can escape it is to die. The police can't help me. Nobody can help me. The only thing I can do now is die and make sure that everybody knows that Adonis Paul sent people to threaten to rape and murder me for 9 months before I finally took my own life.
9 months. He only found out about you in March. Not that long.
Out of fear and being unable to live with this anymore. Waking up every day to death threats, waking up every day and not knowing whether today is going to be the day that they actually come for me anymore. So please, make sure that they know what Adonis Paul has done. He's going to delete the videos the second he finds out I'm dead. All of the evidence is going to be deleted.
Like I said, Mary, if you do have suicidal ideations, please seek help. Actual help and not Kenesha. There are suicide hotlines that you can call. Stop making YouTube videos. Get off the damn internet. Do something.
I have to make sure that people know, and he's not allowed to go on and kill somebody else.
Yeah. Again, Mary, I don't know if you know this, but everybody sees that you're a liar. And if the whole little boy who cried wolf doesn't work for you, then there's a snowball effect. The more your the more you keep piling onto your lies, the bigger the snowball it gets until it eventually falls apart and pretty much topples everything over. That's basically the snowball effect.
Please, make sure he's not allowed to continue on killing people.
There is no proof.
I don't want to die. I'm so scared.
You want proof? There are proof. And of course,
Scared.
Widow Son, the proof is that people are basically fucking with her.
I'm so scared.
She's fake at crying. She is worse at faking her tears than Shani. She is a worse. Sorry.
God help me.
I mean, she's worse at faking her tears more. God damn it. I just, words fail me.
Please, God, somebody help me.
Words fail me at this time because, again, Mary. Just come on. She's basically a child trapped in a grown woman's body. I wouldn't even.
Please, God. If there is a God. If there's anybody listening.
This is all she does.
Please make it stop.
When.
I don't want to die.
Then why are you threatening death?
But if I don't kill myself, they're going to come and hurt me.
Show the proof. Like I said, this woman was dumb enough. This woman was dumb enough to show her address, which was on her electric bill. She was dumb enough to film her electric bill, which had her address on it. And someone took a snapshot of it before she took it down. And of course, a troll by the name of Dark Ninja kind of made a fake account under her name saying that she liked to be raped and murdered. And that's where all this came from.
If I don't kill myself, they're gonna come and hurt me. I need help. God, please help me. God, please help me. Please help me. I haven't done anything.
By the way, this is on the archive channel because Adrasia has a habit of deleting videos, but luckily Adonis Paul had the good grace to save them and put them and create like an archive channel. Same with Hatman, which of course, if you don't know, there's the Tarticon, which has assorted shit from other crazy people like her.
I do these people. And they're gonna kill me because somebody else told them to kill me.
Yes, Lucifer.
And nobody's ever going to care.
Yes, Lucifer. Dark Ninja was the one that basically planted the seeds, which resulted in her making countless videos screaming that these men are going to come and rape her and murder her. All because she was stupid enough to dox herself by filming her light bill, which had her address, her physical address at the time. And of course, Dark Ninja put it on 4chan.
To kill me and nobody cares. They're going to kill me and no.
This now you see what now. For those of you who are tired of hearing Adrastia try to explain things, this is one of her greatest hits. Self-harm, hurting herself, as most people say, hurt.
They're going to kill me and nobody cares.
That's gotta hurt. I'm betting she had one killer headache the day after she made this. And by the way, this was on Facebook. This video was on Facebook before it was taken down. Just so you know. And now let's look at some classic Adrastia. Because if you thought she was bad before, then you haven't seen the classic era.
And they'll just make more. Royce and JJ and Adonis, they'll just keep making these accounts and keep harassing me until it's over. Because they want me dead. You don't harass somebody who has mental health issues unless you want them to hurt themselves. It doesn't make any logical sense. And then they say, well, no, you're just making up your mental health issues as you go. I've talked about all of it here on the channel. All of it. I've talked about my eating disorder.
You're gonna need more than some vodka, Batman. You're gonna need a blunt, and a brick of the finest china. You're gonna need a brick of fine china, and the stankiest of Chiva, and a few ecstasy tablets. Not really. Just kidding. I don't condone drug use. Say no to drugs, children. Say no to drugs. Except for weed. Weed's okay. I mean, you're gonna have to need some alcohol. I don't condone doing hard drugs like cocaine, ecstasy, or heroin. I don't condone that shit. I am just joking. The thoughts of Rickzilla don't apply to Rickzilla's channel. I don't condone heavy drug use. And pot is not a drug. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Times. They're saying that I'm just making it up. I've made multiple videos about it.
Yeah.
I've talked about my attachment disorder because my mother abandoned me at birth. I've talked about my depression.
This is one of the many stories that she comes up with. My mother abandoned me at birth. Really? I wonder why.
About my PTSD, my borderline personality,
Yeah, Shandy's not the only one who claims to have borderline personality disorder.
Bipolar.
And
I have been very clear about all of it, and now they're just saying that I'm making it up as I go. How can I be making it up as I go if there are videos from years ago talking about all of this? I have over 1,000 videos. You're gonna tell me that you never saw a single one that talked about any of these problems when that's all my channel is about?
Yeah, you're right,
You
Real.
singled my channel out because you knew I had mental health issues, and now you're just trying to say, no, she doesn't have mental health issues, though. She's just making it all up. The denial.
Denial can be an ugly thing.
It's deadly.
Denial can be an ugly thing, Mary. And so can you. I'm sorry. That's a terrible joke. That's a terrible joke.
Denying people's mental health issues will kill them, because that's why people don't get help now. There are people out there struggling every day, feeling the same way I do, that won't get help because they're scared of the people like the 3 men that are trying to make me kill myself, because those 3 men make themselves look like 300 men against one, and it feels so overwhelming.
Again, I gotta say, I salute to JJ Stoner, to Daywave, and to Adonis Paul for spending the approximate months going hard on this bitch. And I don't mean that in a sexual way. I mean drilling into her. Again, not sexual.
That you feel like there's nothing you can do to fight back because there's so many of them. And they all hate you because you're not as strong as them.
Yeah, she Googled the diagnoses. She has what the article of In the Know says, that she has codependency issues. That's basically the most I can say, is she has codependency issues. So, again, this is one of the best Adrasia clips, is this one.
Girl, they're saying I'll be fine, that I'm just fucking being paranoid. I'll be fine. How do you know I'm going to be fine when they are posting my address on 4chan? How do you know I'm going to be fine? How do you know I'm going to be fine when these people are posting it on 4chan and millions of people could have seen it and shared it by now? How do you know I'm going to be fine? How do you know? How do you know?
Well, she does have a bond for her Mima. And it's all Adonis Paul's fault. And it's all Adonis Paul's fault that they're gonna want her dead.
Royce won't stop. Well, she didn't hurt herself. She's a liar. Show the video or be proven a liar that nobody should trust. Show the video. Yum yum. Show the bloody video. Royce. I have to ask you.
That's bullshit. Anyway, there are some great hits. And of course, there are some not so great hits. Like this one. This is when she was homeless, and this was during the pandemic. Well, the height of the pandemic.
So, basically I'm done. This is gonna be my last trip to LA. I have terminated services with my doctor and my therapist on the grounds that I do not feel like I'm being treated like a human being.
Here's quick trivia. This particular video was featured on In the Know.
It's been a full month since I've had a shower. I was so excited about getting a shower today. For the past couple of days, all I've been thinking about is that I'm gonna get a shower on Tuesday.
By the way, this was when she was still living on the street. Actually, no, this was when she was like living in her truck. Well, not her truck, living in a stranger's truck that a stranger lent her.
See? I got here and I went through all of that hell with the police trying just to get here, just to find out that I still can't get a shower. They don't care that it's been a month. They don't care that it'll be another month. They don't care that this might not be over then.
It will never be over. As long as stupid people do stupid shit, it will never be over.
That's 3 months.
It'll probably take years, or decades, or even worse, centuries.
Without a shower, they don't care. They don't see me as a person. So, I've terminated my services with them. I will no longer be taking medication or speaking to a therapist because I don't think it matters anymore. They're not treating me right in my mind. They're not treating me like a person, and I'm not going to keep going back and keep pretending that these people are gonna help me. How can they help me if they can't see me?
Yeah. Anyway, there are a lot of amazing hits, such as this one. I think this was when she was roaming the streets, screaming, "Kill me, kill me." Because... Oh, wait, no.
I made it to the apartment.
Oh, no. Wrong one. I'm looking for a lot of the crazy shit. Like, I mean, what more can you expect from this bitch other than the fact that she is beyond repair, beyond comprehension, and y'all can't fuck with the police. Y'all can't fuck with the police.
My headphones have crapped out, so there's having shovels and all kinds of things to know about. It's been 5 months. They've been talking about shovels and all kinds of things, and I just think that they should be speaking to the police.
Yeah.
And not me at this point, because, and I'm pretty sure if you have evidence of a murder that you're not going to the police with, that's illegal. So either they have evidence that they need to go to the police with, or they are lying to ruin my life. So I'm going to go to the police myself, and we'll find out what evidence they have.
Murder.
Murder! Yep, that's basically what the frogs are saying. Murderer. Murder. Murder. Her. Murder. Murderer. And this is what they sent. And this is one of the things that they sent Adrastia.
Y'all idiots really spent $123 to mail me a shovel. Really?
No, not yet.
You spent $123 just in the postage, you moron.
And guess what? It doesn't upset me. I'm gonna go see if I can sell it.
This was by far one of the funniest things that they sent her. In case you're wondering, why did they send her a shovel? Let me play a video again.
Murder. Murder.
Yeah, even nature's taking time out of its busy schedule to call Mary what she is. That commercial and hearing your voice. Yeah. This did have me crying. The frogs are watching you, Adrasia. They put cameras in your bathroom. Oh my god, that was funny. The frogs know what Mary did. Shovel spoons! And we all know why it's funny to say murder, 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 her, murder, her. This is this one touches me. I don't know. This video touches me in the very, very special place within my colon.
I never changed my story. It is Adonis or Royce or JJ, and they're doing it on 4chan as well as on my YouTube. I didn't change my story. I was just informed that it was on 4chan. That's not changing my story. That's not saying it's 4chan and not Adonis. That's saying that Adonis put it on 4chan.
I bet her neighbors love her. I never murder her. But this shows the lengths that Adrasia is willing to go for validation.
Don't worry. I didn't drink it. I gave it to another homeless person that's more deserving of liquids than me.
Oh, she's talking about the Capri Sun that a homeless man gave her.
I've heard you. You've made yourself very clear. I am hated. I am worthless. I am dead. I deserve to be dead. Nobody in this world wants me alive. Everybody hates me and thinks I'm a liar. I know. That's why I'm not accepting any help. There are people trying to save me, and I have to turn it down, because if I don't die, this will never end. If I don't die, they'll keep saying that I'm lying, that I was never even doing this. I'm too fat to be starving. That's why I know lack of food isn't going to kill me. It's going to be lack of liquids.
Reality check. Wouldn't it be... No, I'm not going to give anyone ideas. I'm not giving anyone ideas. I'm way better than that. No. I'm not giving anyone ideas.
I'm dying as fast as I can, please.
Could. You're dying as fast as you could. Again, I have a peeve for grammatical errors.
Stop calling me a liar. I swear to you, I am dying as fast as I can. It is not that easy to kill a human being. It's not nearly as easy as you think it is. It was much easier for you people to kill my soul than it is for me to kill my body. I am trying. I am trying. I am trying.
Like I said, I've seen better acting from Nikocado.
Please, just let me die in peace. Please. I swear I am dying as fast as I can. Please. Please stop.
Please save me. Save me from the crazy pink-haired hobo bitch. Do what I gotta do. Poopy. Poopy. I was a baby! And technically I still am! Well, Hopa! 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 Ew. Poopy. Poopy. Poop. Poop. And of course, she kind of grifted on Facebook saying, I'm going to go get something at Walmart since someone donates my PayPal. What a selfish bitch.
I just want it to end. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I keep praying that if I do, I'll die and it'll be over. I just want it to end. Every day I wake up to messages of hatred.
Okay, yeah.
Every day I wake up knowing that thousands of people want me dead, and there's not a single person that wants me alive.
Only a brave few want... Nobody, once again, nobody wants her dead. Nobody wants her dead, guys. And this was back in April, during the height of the Daywave saga.
I did everything I could myself. I upped my medication. That's the only thing I can do to combat my mental health. It's the only thing I can do to combat my mental health, and it's not going to ever help because these people aren't in my head. These threats and these messages aren't in my head. These people aren't in my head. And I'm just not dying fast enough for them to be happy. I don't even know where I am at this point. I just keep walking and getting lost and hoping that I'll die. Or that somebody will kill me. Or that I'll just disappear.
Oh, she's got sagas. She's got sagas.
All I wanted was to live.
Then live, damn it, live!
My home. I wanted to start cooking. I wanted to start decorating. I wanted to be a real person.
I'm a real boy!
And instead, for the past 3 months, all I've had is
daily hatred and daily hatred and hatred and hatred and hatred and hatred and hatred and hatred, and I just can't take it, and I just want to die. Please. Can't I just die? Why won't I die? Anybody else would have died by now. I don't eat. I haven't had any liquids. Why can't I die? Why can't I just die? I didn't accept the money. Yes, I have a friend who offered to buy me something to eat today. And yes, for a moment, I said that I would accept it. And immediately, y'all found out that somebody might help me stop me from dying today. And started spreading the hatred. That there's help, and so I'm lying. There's no help. Stop lying. I did not accept the money. I will not eat. I will not drink. I will not go home. I will. Continue walking until I die. I did not accept the money.
Dude, I would have, if anyone offered me money, I would take it in a heartbeat. I would take that money in a heartbeat. But then again, this is a tragedy we're talking about. Of course she's bullshitting us. Honestly, if anyone does offer me money or offer me to buy me something to eat, if anyone offers to buy me something that, I would not hesitate to take them up on that offer, because dude, it's called courtesy. And it's basically someone doing something nice for you.
I did not accept the help because the second I said that I would, you guys started telling everybody that I was fine. I'm not fine. I had a moment of weakness where I was willing to save myself. It's past. That moment where I wanted to live is past, and it won't come back, and I won't let it come back. Don't worry.
Hell to the motherfucking yeah, widow son. Hell to the motherfucking yeah. We'll buy you a steak. That's funny.
I am not accepting help. I am dying as quickly as I can. Please, please let me die in peace.
No.
I promise you I will not eat or drink anything ever again. Just let me die.
I think, you know what's funny? My brother had like some of these Omaha steaks, and well, I think this is the one where she's screaming, "Kill me!"
Why won't I die?
This is my favorite one. This is one of my favorite ones where she's crying, "Kill me!"
Why won't I die? Why won't I die? Why won't I just die? God damn it, why can't I die? I haven't had anything to drink since Friday. I haven't had anything to eat. I haven't done anything but waste my energy walking around, sweating, crying, trying everything I can to make my body just give up and die. I won't
to die! I want to die! I want to die! God, I want to die!
I think you're probably right with us that she might be watching too much of Shandy's videos. I'm just kidding. But Shandy did say at one point, "But I want to die!" Yes, holy shit. Buy yourself a burger and fries. Oh, man. Thank you, Chase the Train. Thank you for that. Oh, damn. That was funny.
I want to die because it's the only way to make it end. It's the only way to make it stop. It's the only way to stop them. It's the only way to hold them accountable for what they're doing. I got 5 more emails this morning telling me that they won't stop until I'm homeless. Telling me that I'm just lying. I'm making everything up, and I'm not. I'm genuinely suffering.
You know what I found out? When I watched Mayo Part 3, AP put in like a little blurb saying that because she is fat, her body basically stores so much energy. So again, she won't die of starvation and dehydration. Her body stores liquids due to her fat.
I have not eaten, I have not drank, I am miserable, and I want to die! Please, somebody just kill me! Please, just kill me!
You know what I'm noticing from this one is that she's making sure that nobody's around, because if there were people around, they'd probably 5250 her.
Because I can't die naturally. It doesn't matter how long I go without eating. I'll never die. I'll never fucking die. I'll never fucking die. And it's the only way to make them stop. I'll never die, and it's the only way to stop them. Can't anybody understand? Can't anybody understand? Please, somebody
10 chicken nuggets for $2 at Burger King is something awesome too, right?
hear me! Understand me, please! I need it to end! I need to die and make it end! I have to die to make it end! Please, somebody kill me!
Dude! I mean, then again, this is LA, so it's probably an ordinary thing for people in LA. So...
Please, somebody kill me! So that Adonis Paul can stop! Please, somebody kill me so Luis Lopez will stop! Please, somebody kill me so Jeremiah Johnson will stop! Please, God, somebody kill me so that they will stop! I just want the harassment to stop! I just want the hate to stop! I just want these men to stop! Please! God, please, somebody hear me!
God can't hear you. God can't help you now, Mary. But I know someone who can. All hail Satan.
Please, God! Please! Somebody hear me, please! Please! Kill me! 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 Kill...
Luis Lopez, or actually no, Royce Lopez. She keeps pronouncing it Luis Lopez, and it became a joke. Royce Lopez is the host of the internet talk show. He's a talk show host on He's the host of the podcast Daywave Radio, and he's also the co-host of the afternoon podcast Revenge of the Sis. I started watching Rickzilla when they did during the Dayton Hypernova era, when they were covering Dayton Hypernova. You know, this guy, this cross-dresser who keeps doing what Adrasia does and accuses his family of beating him. And he films it on his camera phone.
Me, it's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way. Please, God, somebody kill me.
Well, because it's easy to accuse a man of sexual assault, but not a woman. I mean, it's a double standard. Like, I mean, women are capable of sexual assault too. I mean, look what happened to Rev when Shandy forced him to quit drinking. And of course, she took advantage of him and had sex with him without his consent.
I'm throwing up.
Hunger.
There's nothing to throw up but mucus. Why can't I die? A homeless man just found me crying on the sidewalk. And he tried to help me. And I feel so bad because I don't deserve any help. I know I deserve to die.
What's funny is that she accepted the Capri Sun. That the homeless man needed it. But the homeless man took pity on her.
It's not dying fast enough.
Damn. And I don't know if that's a good accomplishment, is to become a full adrasiologist. I've spent almost 5 months becoming an adrasiologist myself, reality check. But then again, I learned from the best.
About me. I didn't accept the help. I didn't accept any help. I'm not going to. I'm sorry that I let myself believe for 5 seconds that I deserved help. I no longer believe that. I did not accept that help. I didn't.
In case you haven't wondered, I did a stream on Dayton Hypernova a few weeks back. I mean, I was looking into him. I mean, a lot of people were asking. I got my knowledge of Dayton Hypernova from Daywave host, from Mersh and Royce. And, dude, there's a lot of shit about that fuckhead. I mean, you could feel sorry for Dayton's parents. I mean, they lost one of their sons, Sherman, who died of liver failure due to his excessive drinking.
Not accept the help. I did
F in the chat for Sherman.
not accept it. Please believe me. Please understand. I have not had anything to eat or drink in days. Look at my lips. I am not lying. I am not lying about how dehydrated I am. I am not lying about how miserable I am.
Oh, we know she wants help. But does she need it?
I am not lying about how tired and worn out my body is. I am not lying. I am actively trying to die. Please stop lying and saying that I'm not, because I am. You're telling people that I'm not
that I'm okay, that I'm accepting help, and I'm not. Help was offered, but I declined it because I know I'm not worthy of it.
You're not worthy of help? Dude, everybody's worthy of help. Hell, even AP and Royce Lopez wanted to cash in to help you. I mean, they felt bad about you until they found out about the murder. Oh wait, no. They knew about the murder, but still wanted to help you because they didn't want to see you suffer. They want you to keep going, Mary. Oh wait, no. Yeah, they wanted...
Help was offered, but I declined it. I declined help. I turned it down. I do not want it because I do not want to live. I turned it down.
One of these days, I'm going to have to make like an Amazon wish list, and it's going to consist solely of TP. And it's going to... I made this joke saying that I was thinking about making an Amazon list and having it solely just TP, toilet paper. TP for my bunghole.
Please, God, listen to me. I turned it down. I did not accept the help. I will not accept help.
Why do I want TP? So I can build my raft. So I can build a raft to sail across Lake Titicaca in Nicaragua. Lake Titicaca. I am the great Cornholio, and I need TP for my bunghole. It will give me TP. I hate for my bunghole to have polio.
I want to die. Please, just let me die. Stop telling people that I'm lying about it when I want to die.
It is hard to believe because she's a pathological. I say, you will give me your TP. You will give me TP. I would hate for my bunghole to have polio. I would hate for my oleo. And of course, yeah. She was scanned for naked pics. When I
made a mistake this morning.
This is an oldie.
A couple of weeks ago,
I hate for my
a person
bungholio to have polio.
For naked photos. I have sold pictures in the past to a friend that I knew very well.
She doesn't shave her head, the Batman. That's the thing. She doesn't shave her head. She dyes her hair too much. And, it kind of fries the roots. So her hair naturally falls out because she dyes her hair too much. She's going bald.
I got desperate enough to attempt it again because I am homeless and I am struggling.
This was when she was living in a motel room.
And the idea of a little extra money
that was paid for her by the state of California.
I don't have to beg for was enticing. So I sent a picture. And of course there was no payment. And now I just feel used.
Yep. I mean, who the fuck would pay for her nudes? I'm a little teapot, short and spout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. And this is one of my favorite videos of Mary. Or she cut her hair.
Y'all don't see me as a human being. You don't see me as a person, you know? You just want to make fun of me. You just want to laugh at me. I just want to...
Yeah, bow chicka bow wow.
No, a big part of me just wants to kill myself right now. Like, I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to pretend that it's ever going to get better. That anybody's ever going to look at me and actually care and see me as a human being and not just this worthless piece of garbage.
Yeah. Because I think JJ called her a lolcow, and she didn't know what the term meant. And she thought that they were saying that she's an animal, and hence because JJ called her a lolcow. I'm gonna say this: she didn't know what a lolcow was, so. And yes, a lot of people do say she looks like an alien, probably because of the spaced out eyes. We care a lot.
Y'all said you wanted me to get rid of the pink, right? That's what'll make me a person to you. That's what'll make me real.
Just to let you guys know, she does this to herself. She does this to herself, by the way.
To you, right? If I just get rid of the pink, that's what you kept saying. And I look like an alien. Is this stripped down enough for you? Is this human enough for you? Is this enough? Is it ever going to be enough? Or are you just gonna keep coming to my channel when I'm having nervous breakdowns and telling me that I'm lying about everything, that I'm just making everything up, that I'm not real, I'm not a human being, I'm not a woman going through anything, I'm just lying, right?
Not sleeping. Do you look at this woman, the Batman? Look at her. Does this look like a woman who sleeps? Does this look like a woman who puts on makeup? Does this look like a woman who puts on makeup to Batman? No. Probably because she's too poor, or she's too lazy to put in the effort to make her appearance known.
It doesn't matter. Nothing I ever do will ever convince you people that I'm a real life human being that's going through something. Even if I fucking killed myself, you wouldn't believe me.
Nobody will believe you. Exactly. That's what I said. It's like the little, like I said, the little boy who cried wolf. No one will believe her if she does. I mean, a lot of people have told her not to kill herself so many times. But again, she keeps thinking that threatening suicide is going to give her validation. It's going to give her the validation she desperately craves. It's a cycle for her. A vicious cycle for her. It's an endless cycle.
She just wants attention.
That's true. She does want attention. I want to be goofy.
It's hard to get attention when you're dead.
It's hard to get attention when you're dead.
What I want is to be believed.
Not gonna happen.
I didn't have a camera to film it back then. Obviously. Who, when they're being held captive by a murderer, has a camera to film it? It's not a movie, it's real life.
Yeah, about that, guys. She's referring to that part in her book about the murder of Roberta Laws. You know, the one where Kenneth McBride held her captive for 5 weeks and had her handcuffed to a bed, which, of course, didn't actually happen because, okay, she got that from Silence of the Lambs.
It's my life.
No, it's fictional characters' lives.
And y'all chose right now when I'm dealing with a lot of...
She wrote a book. And like I said, if you really want to experience true pain, I'm probably going to have to do this again. The writing in the book is, for the lack of a better word, abysmal. Oh, shit. Yeah, the writing in the book is, for the lack of a better word, abysmal. But you don't have to take my word from it. Take this word. Because, oopie. Oop. What I gotta do? Oop. The writing in this book is abysmal.
effects from PTSD from that murder.
About that, I've said this so many times about the murder that reality check can back me up on this one, right? Reality check? Because I'm tired of having to explain the murder.
To come at me and call me a liar and make these videos about me.
These men only want her to die and burn in hell.
Please. I got rid of the pink, okay? I'm not some weird alien rich person that y'all want to hate. I'm a real human being. Please stop hating me and calling me a liar.
The writing in that book is abysmal.
Y'all came into my support system and started calling me a liar, and now where am I supposed to go for support?
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm fucking gonna do it. She picked the cotton, she cooked, cleaned, sewed clothes, and tended to 11 children and 1 demon. That's a passage from her book. Reality check, if you're still in the chat, can you please enlighten the chat with the book? You know, the book, Mary's magnum opus. Because, of course, this is not. And let's take this into consideration. And now we're going to conclude this Merry Sunday on two of her recent videos.
I am trying very hard to put everything out of my mind for the night.
Yeah, right.
Because there's nothing I can do tonight.
Like what?
And I have an idea of what to do tomorrow. It's difficult.
I wonder why.
I have OCD as a part of my menagerie of issues.
And there she goes. She invents another thing that's wrong with her. Now she's claimed to have OCD.
And when I have something upsetting me, it just keeps coming back on me, and it makes me feel like I need to keep repeating it.
Huh. No, Mary likes to repeat things because she has this idea that if she repeats it enough, it'll be true.
Because I don't feel like I've said it. I know I have. So, I'm sorry that I'm doing that.
No, she's not.
I have been practicing Friday the 13th, the game, and I'm going to be playing that again later on tonight.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. She sucks at games.
I shouldn't have to point it out.
If I could see my own progress, why can't anyone else? I shouldn't have to point it out, but I will. You don't, but you will. Because Northern Chechen Factory said, I shouldn't have to point it out, but I will. You don't, but you will. Because you need to hear yourself. This isn't better. It's self-coddling. I am acting drastically different. Unconsciously ratted on yourself. Acting, not being. Lies. All lies. Like I said, I've seen better acting from Neil Breen and Tommy Wiseau.
But I will. To those of you who were saying that I never get better, and that's why it's okay.
Oh, sorry to Batman. I was reading someone else's chat. And I still can't pronounce Chechen. The Chechen. Northern Chechen Factory. To quote Northern Chechen Factory. Because progress is evident. You are in the same hole you've always been in. Lying to yourself isn't progress. It's the exact opposite. Northern Chechen Factory, I couldn't agree more with that shit. I mean, all these comments down here, they are really nailing into her. Like the casket that was nailed, like the casket that was used to put, much like Vlad the Impaler nailing people on stakes.
To send my
in 1462
videos from 6 months ago and say this is how she's acting now.
Same here. I've seen better acting from lesbian porn too. I'm just kidding. Or am I? I think we've seen better acting. I think most of us can agree that even softcore porn has better acting than Mary and Shani.
Crying? Am I freaking out? Am I screaming?
Not right now, you aren't. But you will. Not right now, you aren't, but you will. You will when you don't get your way.
I am acting drastically different than I did.
Yeah. I wonder why.
6 months ago.
As opposed to 6 months ago. As opposed to recently. Because you weren't, yeah, we will believe you, because you weren't banging your head on the wall and crying and trying to make yourself sick just for attention. I'm sorry, I could, yes, because she wasn't, I couldn't help it.
Therefore, you cannot continue denying the progress that has been made.
Lesbian? Where? Don't worry about it, Widow's Son. Don't worry about it, Widow's Son. It's a joke. Anyway, don't worry about that, Widow's Son. It's a joke. 6 months ago. As opposed to recently. As opposed to the recent crazy shit that she put on. And trying to be smug and act like it's... As opposed to this video that she uploaded 2 weeks...
I'm not gonna watch Adonis Paul's video. I don't have to. My family has lied again, saying that there was a trailer on that property when Meemaw passed away. There was not. It was torn down a decade before Meemaw passed away. It was torn down. I lived there with my husband for a year, and then they came and they made us leave so they could tear it down because she wanted to put another trailer there. There was no trailer there when she passed away. I was living in a trailer that belonged to somebody else, not my grandmother, not my family. My family had left me to die.
Oh, in case you're wondering what she's talking about, Mary keeps saying that she never... When Adonis Paul did a stream where he showed an old video was living in a trailer. Maybe it might not have been on the property. I don't know. Reality Check should, I'm pretty sure Reality Check has some information on that. But, of course, Adonis Paul also has the information on that, too. It may or may not be on the property.
And now they're lying and telling you that there was a trailer there I could have lived in. There was no trailer. That's how little Kathy knows about her mother's life. Kathy doesn't even know when that trailer was torn down. And that was a very large part of my grandmother's life. She was extremely upset about the fact that they couldn't put another trailer on that property after taking the first one down.
All hail the Metal Queen.
Because she never would have had the first one taken down if she knew that she couldn't put another one there because she wanted to continue living on that land. And it was unlivable because of how the waters were. You had to build houses on stilts in that area now. And she couldn't buy a fucking trailer to put on stilts. She was upset by that. That destroyed her. And Kathy is telling you guys that that never happened, that that trailer was still there when she passed away. Fuck her. Fuck Kathy. She is lying to you people, and she knows absolutely nothing about her mother's life or any of the stuff that hurt her. That incident seriously upset my grandmother, and now my aunt's just laughing at it and is saying that it never happened and going on Adonis Paul's show saying that my grandmother left me a trailer out there when there was no trailer there.
Yeah, about that shit. I'm not gonna beat around the bush and say there was a trailer. We don't know. So maybe you're right. We don't know that you had a trailer. But again, we know you're bullshitting us. And we know Screon. You must be sacrificed to the blood gods. Blood for blood is what we say. Blood for blood, Mary. Blood for blood. Blood for blood. before I close this segment, I just want to show you a little classic video of the type of person Adrasia really is. Anyway, someone was sending her messages on Facebook Messenger.
God, stop! Please, God, make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it please.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay,
Make it stop! Please! Make it stop! Please! Make it stop! Please! God, stop! I am begging you to just let me be! I do not want this!
Okay, this person is saying, hurt yourself. I think it...
Hurt yourself, fine! I'll hurt myself! I'll hurt myself! I'll hurt myself if you just stop!
I know this is fucked up to watch. To me, it's fucked up that someone's making her do this. But again, even if she was provoked, she does it on a whim. And of course, she's basically slapping her knee to simulate the punching because she's not really touching her face.
Hurt! There! Okay! Just stop! Just stop! 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 Stop!
Summon the thunder. She slaps her knees. She does this to herself, by the way, guys. She does this to herself. She's like a fucking child. Oh, wait, no. She is a child trapped in a woman's body. The blood will be on your hands.
Just stop.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what kind of person Mary can be. And that's going to do it for tonight. I mean, thank you for coming around. Thank you for sticking around. But it's almost midnight, and we all need to get our shit. But I'm not going to leave you guys empty-handed. As tradition, I will play a wonderful clip that everybody has become accustomed to. I must credit Adonis Paul for putting this shit together because it is so beautiful. And it's funny as hell. It's The Murder of Roberta Lulz by Adonis Paul. And then I end the segment out with Mayo Combat. So, thank you everyone for coming out here. Thank you for donating to me, Chase the Train. It means a lot to me that you guys show your support. And thank you for putting up with me. It means a lot. And hopefully when Mary gives us some good-ass content, I will play some more shit. But until then, I am Rickzilla, and I will see you guys in the near future.
Oh! Mary, why
doing this to me? You were my best friend.
I'm sorry. I had to do it so me and Kenneth could be together.
You were sleeping with my fiancé?
Yes, I've been sleeping with him, but it's only because you want me to hurt myself. You were trying to push me to hurt myself by having cerebral palsy, making me sad every day.
No!
And now you have to die.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
Why is there a cat in here?
That's Smokey! That's my cat and I love him! That's why I had to kill him like everything I love.
Why are my dogs in here? I'm not a murderer.
You'll die in that hole from exposure. I didn't do it! I didn't do anything!
No!
You made me do this! You made me do this by being engaged to the man that I love!
Hey, that's not right.
I'm sorry I didn't have my pooping bowl.
No!
Now that you're gonna be gone, I can poop anywhere I want.
Please don't poop in my bowls.
How am I gonna fill in this hole?
God damn it, stupid fucking woman, use a shovel. I already choked the bitch, you can't get rid of the body.
But sweetheart, we don't have a shovel.
Oh, hell. Get in the truck, time to go to Walmart.
Remember, this was self-defense because you were trying to get me to hurt myself. Bye!